Here, co-creator of nextlevelguitar.com. Hope all is going well, and I hope your guitar journeys are going famously. And today I have another lesson in a continuing series where we're doing a lot of work with different devices. I'm playing more in kind of a blues rock kind of feel, but these devices that we're learning in this series you could use no matter what musical genre you're playing in. If it's straight blues, if it's straight rock, if it's country, if it's metal. These type of things will work no matter what the genre. They're a lot of fun, and I'm showing you the scales or the modes that we're building them out of, and they're easy to assimilate into your playing, which will really add some cool factor and add a little spice to your playing. And in the previous few lessons I did one on some double stops, I did another one on some different bending devices, and you know, I'll put links to those. You can watch those, check those out. And today we're going to do a little bit different type of bending string device where you're incorporating a lot of different sounds into your playing. And if you could switch up the sounds as you're playing, whether you're using bends or slides or the timing that you're staying and holding notes and doubling up on your notes, that's what's going to give you your playing that edge to it, right? And that emotiveness. And that's what we're trying to do in this series. Get you to, you know, kind of talk and sing with that guitar. If you got a second, please subscribe to the channel. You know, subscribing to this channel really helps us to keep the content coming, you know? And leave a comment below. Let us know what type of lessons you'd like to see in the future, or maybe what gear you'd like to see reviewed. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Click the like button. That really helps, and again, we so appreciate it. So we're jamming over kind of this bluesy rock jam track, right, for application. And the chords are kind of like a G5 to an F5 to a C5. And that's it. 3 chords, but that's very important because those chords are going to tell us, you know, what scales, what is the roadmap to our improvisation and soloing avenues, right? So let me show you the scales we're building from. A good one is that G minor pentatonic and blues expanded scale. It looks like this. If you just know your G basic Bach shape, of course, G minor, you could use that, G minor pentatonic and blues. We're going to use G Dorian, and over the intro I was using that G Dorian a lot, and I was doing some cool devices and double stops and string bending stuff. I'll show you a couple of G Dorian scales I was using. G, low root note is the G note, 3rd fret, low E string. Another one I like is up here off the A string root, 10th fret on the A string is our G note. I'd rather teach you devices than just straight licks, because what good is learning, you know, 5, 6 licks? You know, you want to be able to take these and use these devices and create an endless stream of licks in any key over any track, right? That's the trick. Not just learn a lick, but learn from the lick. Learn the device, where the scale it's pulled from, how it works. You know, that's a big, big plus over just learning a couple of licks. So for this one, you know, we're using that G minor pentatonic and blues and G Dorian to build these. It's going to sound a little like this. Okay, something like that is cool because you can kind of do it, you know, all over. So you kind of saw me play the same type of device in 3 or 4 different positions using minor pentatonic and blues and Dorian, it's all based off of a combination of things of bending strings, vibratoing notes, and resolving to certain notes. So basically what I'm doing, if I'm back here in G minor pentatonic and blues, the first thing you want to do, you want to get used to a move like that. And what I'm doing here is I'm only doing one pick, but I'm getting a lot of notes out. And the reason is I'm hitting the strings, kind of bending, I'm kind of raking into that bend too. I'm bending up to the blue note, letting it down, and then bending up again. So it's a double bend, and then letting it down. So you have bend, release, bend, release. And on the second release, I'm pulling off to the 3rd fret on the G string. Da na 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 na. And then what I do, so after you pull off to that 3rd fret on the G string, you got to go up to the 5th fret on the D string and then back to the 3rd fret. You get so together. Now the next time, bend and release. Bend, but this time you're going to hold that bend. If you can vibrato it, even better. Now some of the other nuance I'm doing is I'm adding a little pinch harmonic as I break into the string. That time what you could do is on that first finger, you could bend that flat 3rd to major 3rd bend. I talked about that in the last lesson. Be sure to check that out in those links where I'm bending that on the G string 3rd fret, little 1/4 step bend. Again, that little nuance. So build that up in speed. If you need some jam tracks so you have some musical application, I could help you with that. Playing over jam tracks is an invaluable tool for the practicing guitarist because you're putting what you're learning in a musical context, right? I'll tell you what, I'll send you 6 free jam tracks. Just click on that link below, send you the 6 free tracks, and I'll also send you 2 ebooks, which is huge because I go over the tracks in the ebooks one by one and kind of make a template for you, make suggestions on different scales and modes that will work over the track and why, so you can kind of build your musical knowledge and repertoire as far as being able eventually to jam over any track, right? So I kind of take you through the tracks one by one in one ebook. In the other ebook, I diagram out all the scales, right? So because you want to see them all laid out on paper, it really helps to look at them sometimes. You could even draw it out a little further if you want to hold the bend. And you can see the character that's starting to develop, right? With your playing, instead of just going. So many people just play note after note after note and they don't stop and let the notes breathe. And, you know, string bending is one of the most expressive things you can do on the guitar. If you need work on your string bends, I'll put some links to some of my best string bending tips. You could check that out too. Maybe those will help you. And I ended the lick with that bend on that G string 3rd fret back to my G note, root note on the D string. And I could slide that up to the G note on the 8th fret of the B string. Now I did a very similar, I used that same device. Now I'm in a different place. Now I'm up in this, still up in minor pentatonic and blues, in the upper end of that expanded scale. But I'm doing the same kind of thing. There's that double bend and release and pull off. Same thing same exact thing, same notes, just an octave higher. But you want to try to vary it up a little bit. So maybe what you could do is this. I threw in some, instead of letting the notes ring and holding the bends, I cut them off. Kind of that staccato-y. I'm not letting the notes ring. And I do that by, as soon as you hit it, loosen pressure. Right? And then with loosening pressure, it kills the note. So you can get all kinds of cool licks combining those. That one was more staccato-y. Kind of combine the two into a longer lick, right? And you could do that anywhere. Now here, remember the G Dorian I showed you up here? Just the top 3 strings. See, again, I'm doing the same exact device. I'm just using the different notes. And again, I'm ending on my G note, my root note. Right there I did just some more bends using those half steps. It's a nice thing about Dorian is you have half steps where in minor pentatonic, aside from the blue note, you really don't. So that's, Dorian gives you those 2 extra notes that you don't see in minor pentatonic. See, I'm doing it now on the B string. All based off of that bend, release, bend, hold, bend, vibrato. Try it over the jam tracks. And if you don't have those tracks, remember, I'll send you 6 jam tracks for free. Just click on that link below. I'll send you the tracks and I'll send you the 2 ebooks where I go over the tracks one at a time and template it out and explain what works and why, and you know, and show you all the scales diagrammed out. Really great resource. Take advantage of it. Click on that link below. Hope you like that lesson. Check out some of the other lessons in this series and some of my other lessons on the channel. I'm David Taub with Next Level Guitar. Thank you so much for your support over the years. If you get a chance, please subscribe to the channel. That helps us out so much and it allows us to keep bringing the content. Leave a comment below. Let us know how you like the lesson. Let us know the lessons you'd like to see coming up. And or if you'd like to see a certain piece of gear reviewed or whatnot, yeah, let us know. You know, leave us a little comment below. And if you like the video, please click the like button. Give it a thumbs up. Again, that really helps us. Remember, keep putting those guitars in your hands every day. And your guitar playing is an evolution. Stay positive. Swing for the fences. I'll see you in the next lesson. Rock on.